Let me show you how to sell a condemned house in California, starting with the one thing almost everybody gets wrong. I'm Adam Justiniano with Quick Home Offers. My brother Josh and I have been buying houses, condos, multifamily, and land across California since 2013. Over 300 properties between condemned and fire damaged homes in Bakersfield, red tagged houses down in Los Angeles, the ones other buyers took one look at and walked away from. And you're talking to an actual owner here, not an algorithm, not a call center. There's 3 points here I want to make. Here is number one. Here's what everybody gets wrong. A red tag or a notice to vacate means the house can't be lived in right now. It does not mean the city took it. The government actually taking title, that is called eminent domain, and it's a completely different process. With a red tag or a substandard building order, you still hold title, you still own it, and that means you can still sell it, even after a formal determination. I have watched people let fines stack up for months because they thought a red tag meant the house was already gone. It wasn't. Number two, and this is why it feels like the market went quiet on you. No bank will finance a condemned house. Not FHA, not VA, not a regular mortgage lender. So any buyer who needs a loan is automatically out. That's not a wall of cash buyers lowballing you. It's that a cash buyer is the only lane still open. And once you understand that, the whole thing gets simpler. You're not looking for a retail buyer. You're looking for someone who buys these in the exact condition they're in. Number three, you don't have to repair it to sell it, but you do have to disclose it. You don't have to pour tens of thousands of dollars into curing violations before a sale. The cash buyer takes it as is and the repairs become our problem. What you can't skip is disclosure. California requires you to tell a buyer what you know, and a condemned house is one of them. There's a myth that if you inherited the place, you're exempt. Depending on your situation, you may not be. And I'm not going to put a legal deadline on that on camera because it turns on your exact dates and paperwork. Confirm those with the building department or a real estate attorney. We lay the statute out on our site at quickhomeoffers.com. The short version, disclosing honestly protects you, and it doesn't scare off a real buyer. Now here's the part that actually separates one buyer from another, and almost nobody explains it. When a house is condemned, the city usually files a code enforcement lien to secure the fines. And here's the trap. A lot of those liens can't just be paid off at closing the way a tax lien can. The city won't release the lien until the violations are physically fixed, but the work usually can't happen until somebody owns the house and can pull permits. So the seller's stuck in a loop, and that's the exact spot where an inexperienced buyer walks away. The way it actually gets solved is called an escrow holdback. Money set aside from the sale. We cure the violation after closing. The lien gets released, and you never write the city a check out of your own pocket. We did exactly that on a condemned house in Bakersfield that also had unpermitted work and code enforcement liens on it. The seller walked away clean, and if any buyer offers you a holdback, ask them who controls the money and what triggers its release. That is on our site too. One honest thing on speed, we can only move as fast as your building department lets us. If the condemned house details are online, we've been able to close in about a week. If it's formally red tagged, plan closer to 3 weeks. Anybody promising you a guaranteed 7-day close on a condemned house before they've looked at it is just guessing. So if you own a condemned or a red tagged house anywhere in California and you just want a straight answer or want its worth as is, call or text us at 805-870-5749. Once again, that's 805-870-5749. Or go to quickhomeoffers.com. It's a free, no obligation cash offer. And if a cash sale isn't actually your best move, we'll tell you that too. Looking forward to speaking with you.